Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike, and I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me today, and I really appreciate you guys watching me. Today I am going to Magic Kingdom. Today is a good to go day, so if you're an annual pass holder, you didn't need to make a reservation. So when I woke up, I decided to try to get a virtual queue because I wanted to come here, and so I got the virtual queue for Tron, and so it was a little bit. Normally I anticipate like 15 groups per hour being called. Well, today they called 24 the first hour, so I got group number 34, so I feel like I'm running a little bit behind. My plan was to come to the parks about 10. Well, when I saw that it was group 34, I kind of had to hustle because I was running behind, and they called my group as I was parking. So, you know, if you plan it, I figure it takes about 10 minutes to walk to the gate or to the monorail, get through security, and then 10 minutes on the monorail, and then 10 minutes to walk to the park. So it gave me about 30-minute leeway to get to the ride. So I'm just on my way and hoping to knock that out. And then this afternoon, if you like to drink beer, if you're a drinker, there is a Disney Day Drinker Facebook group. Well, the head guy of that group, Skip Shear, he got with one of the local breweries, and so the Disney Day Drinkers group, or D3, they have their own beer called Binny's Brew. And if you don't know who Binny is, go to their website. I'll put it down below. You can check it out. But Binny is basically the unofficial mascot, which is a trash can that used to be outside of Rose and Crown, but it was so popular, or Crown and Rose, one of those two. It got so popular, Disney actually had to move it because there were so many day drinkers going there to get their picture taken that it was blocking the entrance to that pub in Epcot. So pretty cool. So this morning, gonna ride the ride, and then this afternoon, gonna go to Disney Springs and try their new Binny's Brew that was released last week. It's a pretty good beer, and I just want to taste it. So that's kind of what's in store today. Nothing too exciting, just another wonderful day in Disney World as a local. So thanks for coming along, and let's go to Tron. Always a great day when you're going to the Magic Kingdom. How's it going? Thank you. And I'm in. Gonna make my way back to Tron so I can knock that out. Love this view when you walk through the tunnels. So if you didn't know, you used to be able to see Tinkerbell at the Main Street Theater. Well, they took her sign down last week, which means the only time you're gonna see Tinkerbell is in the parade and when she flies from the castle every night. So there was no longer a meet and greet at the Main Street Theater. A little FYI. You can still meet Sorcerer and Mickey though. And there's the castle. What? So today is a Thursday at about 11 o'clock. Just give you an idea of kind of what the crowds are. Oh, here's the Dapper Dans. M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. I missed my calling as a Dapper Dan. All right, so in case you're wondering, it is 11 o'clock right now, and it's 87 degrees in Florida today with a high of 97, and it is only May 9th. I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been coming to the parks a little bit earlier than I normally do. It's kind of nice. So if you've never done the Tron virtual queue, Basically, once they call your number, you have an hour to get there, once they call your group. Unlike Guardians of the Galaxy, where they don't really enforce that hour rule, so you could be group number 1 at Guardians and then show up at 9 o'clock at night before Epcot closes, and they'll still let you in. It doesn't work that way with Tron. You have to be here within that hour, or else you lose your spot in the virtual queue. So I took a wrong turn and I went back to Mickey's Circus. I got a little bit confused or a little bit lost in my haste to get to the ride. But now I'm back on track. There is some new, I think they're called Smellephants back there in Mickey's Circus. At least I've seen on Facebook. I haven't seen them in person. So I'll probably go back there actually to check those out after this. So this ride is definitely more visually appealing at night when it's lit up. But either way, the ride doesn't really change. It's still fun regardless. But if I was to pay for Lightning Lane for this ride, I would definitely try to get like a later time. Just rode Tron. Definitely a fun ride, but it's kind of like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on that one. I mean, the ride itself is only about a minute, but it's a lot of fun. It has the quick takeoff, kind of like Rock and Roller Coaster. What's the top score club? I want to join. What is this? Let me go see the... We've never done this before, so tap key for access. Oh. Nope, I don't know. I don't know what it is, so maybe some other day. That's obviously not something free. My bad. I just never seen that before. Well, I'm guessing since this is tomorrow, maybe that top score thing is Buzz Lightyear. Cool Star Wars mugs. Oh, I've been looking for a new hat. This might be the one. Maybe? I can't really tell because it has the security tag in it. I do like it though, but it kind of sits weird. If I wore a lounge fly, I'd get Ahsoka's. All right, just got the bucket hat, the Star Wars bucket hat. Let me check my fit. I don't know, I think my head is too big for it. Whatever, it's cool. So now I'm gonna go ride Winnie the Pooh. It had a short wait time, so gonna go check that out. And eventually I'm gonna have to get something to eat. But let's just continue enjoying the park. So I do want to ride Space Mountain today, but it's still down. It was down last time I was here too, so I don't know what's going on with it. Sometimes it works.
Care to join me for tea?
Alright, and it works. If you don't have, or if you don't know these magic bands, if you're walking along and you feel it just randomly vibrate, it's because one of those 50th gold statues are around, and then you go there and you like shake your hand in front of it, and then it should interact with you. Might take a few tries. So if you've ever been on Winnie the Pooh, you can sit there and you can play and make little designs, little shapes. Neat little interactive stuff as you're waiting for the ride.
The East Wind traded places with West Wind. For food. Oh dear! Come dance with me. Dancing is funny.
So just got out of the 100 Acre Goods. Get it? It's a play on 100 Acre Woods. Winnie the Pooh. So I just rode that ride. Always a cute little ride. My favorite one is. All right. So anyways, I was saying before I had to save the day and pick up that stuffed animal for that person that they dropped. I love Winnie the Pooh. One of my favorite parts of it is when you go into the rain, the little rain scene, and the boat's like rocking, like it's on a boat, and or like it's flooding and all that. But did you know that the very first room you go into, the portrait room, if you look on the bottom right on the floor as you're going, you will see a picture of Mr. Toad, and that is because that ride actually used to be, I believe, Toad's Wild Ride, and so that's kind of a little Easter egg, if you will, for that ride. There's a picture of Toad still, Mr. Toad. But anyway, now I'm gonna go look for the Smellephants in the circus, since I saw on Facebook, or I read it on Facebook or Reddit or somewhere that they are installed. I don't really know what I'm looking for. So I see one over here. Oh, I see 3 of them. So there's one here. Probably smells like popcorn. Yeah, I can smell it. Smellephants Parade. And then it looks like there's one over here. I can't tell what that one's supposed to be. Cotton candy? I can't smell that one. And then let's see what this one is. You think you're so smart?
Right and left.
¿Qué es ese libro que hace? ¿Pero el señor los tiene?
Do you smell anything?
Kinda.
I don't know. I can't smell this one either. I could definitely smell the popcorn one, but let's go see what else they got. So I smell it right there as we walk through, but I don't know if it was cotton candy or caramel apple. I'm guessing this one's oranges. Does it say what it is? Hold on.
There's ice cubes. It looks like lemonade.
All right, here's another one. Gumballs. I smell it.
This one is
You think what? And then I saw another one over here. This one's kind of hiding in the dapple lighting. Ooh, I smell that one. It's like a chocolate something. A s'more. I could see that. I'll buy that one. That one smells good. That one's really strong. You don't smell that one? And then I think I saw one more over here. I believe this is the last one I see. Bubblegum, maybe?
This one might be the cotton candy one.
I don't smell it. So anyway, the only ones I smelled was the s'mores and the popcorn. Oh, there's one more I see. Looks like a hot dog.
Are you ready to be amazed? Are you ready to be gobsmacked? Are you ready to
I smell it. So this one looks like a hot dog and it smells like Is that lighting or is that the smelling? I think that might be the smelly thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I know what to look for. I probably should look for those to try to smell those.
Come on, come on! To Pete.
All right. So there you are. There was about, what do you think, 10? Roughly. I don't know. I didn't count them as I was going, but now I'm gonna go check out Big Top Souvenirs. They always got good stuff in here. If you're a fan of Wish, they got 40% off the Wish stuff right now. This place always smells good. All right, so saw the Smellephants. Now I don't really think there's anything else I want to do here today. Been here about 3 hours, maybe 2.5, something like that. But you know, it's one of the perks, I guess, of being a local. When I visit the parks, it's a whole lot different. I can go and do a ride or just enjoy the atmosphere. So I do feel lucky to have that opportunity. If any of you all are thinking of coming down here, moving down here because of the parks, I'd say do it. But everybody says there's a difference between vacationing here and living here, and I'll attest to that. After being here for about a year, definitely some things need to get used to, like traffic. Keep in mind this is a big tourist area, and you're not going to live on Disney property as much as everybody would want to. So you are going to deal with traffic on I-4 and the surrounding areas. I'm still getting used to that. I'd say that's my biggest frustration. And I feel like everything is more expensive here. Relative. I'm coming from North Carolina, just to give you an idea. So not too terribly, but it is an adjustment. Toll roads, that's something, you know, we had a few in North Carolina, but here it's like every back road where you can save time, it's a toll, which is no bueno. But I mean, overall, I'm happy to be here. Oh no, they closed the castle? Oh, they closed the castle. We can't go through it. They closed the doors of the castle. I was gonna try to go through it to leave, but now I gotta go by the side. So it's only 9 degrees right now. All right, so right now I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go to Disney Springs, show you guys the Binny's Brew in case you're curious if you like to drink and you want to try it. We're gonna go to a new place. I think it's called like EET or EEJ, something like that, over there by the Christmas store. It's a new restaurant, and I don't remember who the chef is that opened it, but they serve Indian food, and it's happy hours 2 to 5. I think Monday through Friday, something like that. So their beer is half price, and I think appetizers are half price. So we're gonna go check that out. So as you can see, not really a whole lot of people here. I mean, there's crowds, but you know, like I said, today was a good to go day, which means they weren't really anticipating a lot of crowds, and I will say they were right. So here's something you might not know. Hold on. As I'm leaving, I just thought about it. But did you know there was a barber shop? You know, there's like a boutique, the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but there's an actual barber shop. And it's right here in the corner. Right there. And then this firehouse, they have a Dalmatian. But first, lots of fire departments have donated their patches on the wall. It's an old-timey fire department. You can see the little Dalmatian up there sleeping. All their helmets lined up ready for the call. Waiting for his treat. Cute little touch. Little old-timey firehouse. And here comes the best resort ever. Well, there's the wedding chapel. Sorry, a little late on that. Here's the new construction for the Poly DVC. I don't feel like it really fits in with the theme, but it's obviously not the finished project either. And here is the Poly. This is where Trader Sam's is. If you want to try to get in Trader Sam's, you got to show up at like 1 or 2. Get your name on a list if you want to be guaranteed. Pretty cool little bar. Can't show you the Poly because there's a monorail on the way. But here it is. I think it's one of the coolest themings. The location is awesome because you can walk to the Transportation Ticket Center, go to Epcot, go to Magic Kingdom. It's nice and big and quiet. I really love the theming. And there's the DVC resorts, or the DVC ones, like on the far end of the resort. Some people complain that they can hear the boats blowing their horns in the morning, the ferry. But I'd still rather be woken up by a ferry blowing their horn than go to work. So, worst day on vacation is still better than the best day at work, right? That's how the saying goes. Trying to see how much it costs. Price 35 cents per kilowatt hour, and then minimum fee is $1.50. So I don't know what that means, but it's 35 cents per kilowatt hour, which, you know, a level 2 is like you know, those start at like 43 cents, Electrify America, but these are only 6.6 kilowatt hours, so they are slow chargers. And to be honest, I've never seen one that was empty. Usually they're there, and even when they're not charging, usually people will come out and unplug their car so they don't get charged the fee. But on that note, I'm getting in my car and heading over to Disney Springs. So let's go. All right, made it to Disney. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go to Splitsville and maybe see what they have for lunch. I have not eaten yet, and I'm getting a little hungry. Besides, happy hour doesn't start till 2 at the place I want to go. Normally I come here at night, so it's kind of nice to see it not as crowded. There's lots of room here if you want to do karate. All right, so we have the traveling piano going on today.
If you got a favorite movie or a favorite channel, let me know. Here's This is one of my favorites. This is a good song to dance to.
I wish I was musically inclined so I could be hired by Disney to play the piano as I travel around or play at these little venues with just a guitar and singing. Unfortunately, that is not my forte. Apparently making videos isn't either because I don't have a lot of people watching my channel. But someday, maybe I'll get better.
I got 1 6-pack. I've been waiting.
It's like while you're hanging out in the AC.
So this is the Club D3 official beer called Binny's Brew. There's the story. I will go ahead and put the link down below in the description of the Facebook group if you're curious about joining it. So this is Splitsville, which is the bowling alley here in Disney. Or here in Disney Springs. We'll just put the nachos in. I'm gonna go record real quick. Alright, so right now it's 1:30 and you see it's not very busy. They have an upstairs too with bowling lanes, but they have a bar downstairs, they have a bar upstairs, they have an outdoor bar where they play live music. I mean, it's not a huge bowling alley, but where else in Disney Springs can you bowl? And they got the Binny's Brew, which is cool. And the downstairs bar, you can actually sit outside. They got outdoor seating, like right there. If you want to sit there, you can sit outside and order drinks. They also play the games and stuff. So, and you also get 10% off if you're DVC or annual pass or just DVC. 10% if you're DVC or annual pass holder at Splitsville. And they got some pretty good food. So here's the Macho Nachos if you're looking for a pretty good appetizer, or hell, even a meal. It says it serves 2 and it looks like it does. They're pretty good. We had them here on the Super Bowl, where we came here last time to eat and watch the game. They are delicious. All right, so just finished eating at Splitsville. Decided to come check out the water. Over there is Saratoga Springs. It's a DVC resort if you never stayed there, or if you didn't know that. And it's within walking distance of Disney Springs. There is a path, I think it's probably about a mile. And then there is the famous hot air balloon that goes up. I think it's like $25 to ride it. And just kind of hanging out. Gonna go walk over to the new restaurant. I think it's called Eat. I don't know what it's called. It's Indian food, but it's happy hour there, 2 to 5, half price drinks. And I think I saw they had Binny's Brew, so I just had one at Splitsville. And so I'm gonna go get one over there for half price. And, oh, I saw a bird, caught my eye. Anyway, let's continue to hang out at Disney Springs. All right, so we're gonna go over the bridge, which back in the day when this is downtown Disney, this used to be the entrance to Pleasure Island. Now it's just a bridge. It's a decent happy hour, not the best. I think the best happy hour is Stargazers, which is the outside bar behind Planet Hollywood. The only downside to that is you have to walk like 400 meters to go to the bathroom. I'm exaggerating. You probably got to walk about 100 meters though. There is no bathroom out there. And it is an outside bar, so it does get a little warm. And that one I think goes from 4 to 7, but it's half price Wells, or it's basically 2 for 1 Wells and 2 for 1 beers on tap. And they have, I think, about 6, 7, and 8 beers, something like that. If you like domestics, that's a good place. They also have the Sam Adams seasonal. I think they have Blue Moon or Shock Top. So it's a decent selection, but it is the best happy hour in my opinion. I'll take you guys there later. Got the T-Rex Cafe, which I love the atmosphere in there. I love dinosaurs, and so every 20 minutes a meteor shower comes. The whole place like dims, and then a meteor shower comes at like lightning and stuff. Same thing that happens at the Rainforest Cafe, which is just kind of right across the bridge. Every 20 minutes there, instead of a meteor shower, there's a thunderstorm. Owned by the same company, basically have the same food, same concept. So. It is really empty here today. Maybe it's the daytime thing though. Maybe it's because it's Thursday. I don't know. But I'm enjoying it. Here we are outside the famous Lego store. There's usually a line to get in there, but there's not even a line today. And then World of Disney, it is the world's biggest Disney store. If you go to the parks and you find something and you didn't buy it, and then you don't have any more park tickets left or park days, you can always come to World of Disney. A lot of the stuff you find in the parks, they actually sell here too. And you see Stitch up here? He actually spits on people. You'll see kids like, you'll see the wet spot on the ground, and you'll see kids kind of like sitting there waiting to get spit on, or, you know, get shot with water. It doesn't look like he's spitting today.
Looks like he had dry mouth today.
Yeah, normally there's like a wet spot, like right where those people are standing, so you know where it's gonna land. And then coming up here on the left is so Disney Springs also does live music. I think there is 3 or 4 different venues where they have people playing. The big stage there, they usually have like a full-blown band, but over here at Dockside Margaritas, they'll have an intimate, like a guy and his guitar. One of my favorite people is Brian Malpass, fellow North Carolinian, and he'll sit there and play. I do enjoy going seeing him. There's a schedule online. If you're curious, I'll put the link below. I usually Google like Brian Malpass Disney Springs or something like that to try to figure out who's playing where, and then it'll come up with the whole list of all the different artists and what venue they're gonna play at. You got Dockside Margaritas, you got outside the movie theater. There's a stage right there. You have the bowling alley we were just at, and you got that main stage right outside World of Disney. So lots of places, lots of musicians, if live music is your thing. All right, we're almost at the new restaurant. It's kind of really tucked away, hidden away. Like, I don't, you know, I know like property's a premium here, but man, right by the Days of Christmas store is the restaurant. You'll walk right by it and you won't even know. Eat, that's what it's called. And here is the happy hour, the Dancing Elephant happy hour. Let's go check it out and see if they got Binny's Brew. Alright, so I've been looking for a Jim Shore. If you watch my previous videos, or one of them, you know my little brother likes Sorcerer Mickey. And so they had it at Magic Kingdom once, a little Jim Shore piece, but I didn't buy it. I should have bought it. And so when I went back there a week ago, they suggested I try this downtown the Disney Springs art store, and so now I'm looking, hopefully they have it here, but it's not looking like it. So I guess if you see something you like, buy it. That's the lesson here. That's cool. Darth Maul. 150 bucks. All right, so I'm sitting at Dockside Margaritas. As you can hear in the background, they got live music playing, which is one of the reasons it's one of my favorite spots to come to and hang out. Overlook the water. Sometimes the volcano erupts right there, but I got the habanero lime margarita. It's always delicious. I do like the margaritas from here. And just hanging out. This is one of the spots I'll come at night. And this is, like I said earlier, this is where Brian Malpass plays. You can see there's the person playing, just them and a guitar, and then there's seating. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when the volcano blows. Let me hear you now. I don't know. A little Jimmy Buffett for you parrot heads out there that watch my videos. Might be one of you, and the 10 views I get each video. All right, so as the day gets on, now it's about 4:30, so a little bit more people. Not too crowded yet though. It is, once again, it is a Thursday though.
Where won't dig against my armpit?
Alright, so if you have tickets that you need to exchange, you can go to the Welcome Center here at Disney Springs. It's usually a lot quicker. It's what I used to do when I would buy my military tickets, and then I would have to exchange them, or you get the military vouchers, then you have to exchange them for the actual tickets. I'd come here to the guest center at Disney Springs because there's hardly ever a line here versus going to a park and waiting in line. But right now I'm going to show you guys the best spot for the, well, I'm going to show you guys the best happy hour in Disney Springs. It's 4 to 7, and it is Planet Hollywood's outdoor bar, like I said earlier. Only downside is the bathroom situation kind of sucks. You have to walk either into Planet Hollywood, which is about 100 meters away, or you have to go to the, I guess, the Disney Springs bathroom, which is probably about 200 meters away. So that's the only downside, but they have half drink, or 2 for 1 beer and well drinks. So that's usually, if I'm coming to happy hour, that is usually where I go. Yeah, the drinks are like $5. And just look how clear this water is. I love it. So Disney Springs was actually built on a spring, hence the name. In front of us is STK Steakhouse. They have a happy hour, but it's kind of weak, I'm not gonna lie. If you're here to drink cheap, you wanna go to Stargazers. And then on Wednesdays, they do karaoke after 7, after happy hour ends. And then if you want a speakeasy, you have Enzo's, which is at the basement of STK. But let me show you guys Stargazers. Okay, as you're going across the bridge, you can see the Planet Hollywood. There's Planet Hollywood like globe. There's the Planet Hollywood sign. And then there is the bar, like right there. And you can sit and enjoy the water. All right, so here is Stargazer's bar, but they're closed today for a VIP event. Wah, wah, wah. Well, with that being said, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you had fun, and I appreciate you guys. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.